24 to deal with. That's the deficit. It's a monster deficit. This is Virat Kohli on strike. What a stroke that is. Oh, he times the ball nicely, this guy.
Yes, and he particularly plays that shot very well too. Mind you, most really good players lap it up when the ball is nice and straight. But just watch this. Takes it off the stumps, and a lovely little flick of the wrist there. The ball coming out of the middle of the bat and literally racing away. Notice how he just pulled his left leg back there just to make room for the bat as well.
Siddle went for the in-swing of first ball. Maybe he should have got one under his belt. That was a good stroke. He's into position quickly enough. I think it's one of the strengths of Kohli. He picks up the length of the ball so fast. Oh, I thought it nearly got big on him there. Virat Kohli did really well to control this because he has struggled with the pace and the energy of Siddle. We've talked about it. Played an average shot outside off last over, but he's controlled that expertly and got enough power on it as well. High from outside off for 4.
Well, that's fine. That could well be 4. Yeah, it will be. Fine leg, fairly square here at the Adelaide Oval to protect the shorter boundaries. Anything fine runs away very quickly for 4.
Well, at least the bowler could see some humour in it, although to me it looked pretty good shot. Grin from the bowler was to indicate that it wasn't even half a shot.
So it came off the bat, just after the edge. I wonder what that is. Is that coming off the ball, little bits of leather or a bit of water off the ball maybe, or something off the bat, a few splinters?
I think we saw it at the whacker an edge and it took some straight through the legs. Didn't want to make the error, it happened. It's a glorious shot.
And that'll be 52, Virat Kohli. Policy 75 in Perth, where he played beautifully there and ran out of partners. Well played, entertaining 50.
He's looked good all the way through. He's a very orthodox player. He's in the main off the front foot. Doesn't mind clipping the ball away on the onside. But he's wristy as well. Looks sometimes as though he's going to play with a perfectly straight bat there. But then he rolls his wrist.
This time he lays back on a pull shot. Michael Clarke into his 3rd over. Hit for 4.
Well, they found a player, haven't they? Virat Kohli. He's showing a bit of courage, class. A bad ball, and he's put it away beautifully.
Having the Australians admit that, okay, reverse swing hasn't worked. They've got through that. Now we'll do spin, and it's not working too well either. That is a beauty.
Oh, well, he's dropped again, but what a good hit. It was short. The use of the crease was superb. Then he got back and gave himself that extra split second, and he hit that as clean as a whistle.
Yeah, just rushing it a bit, Michael Clarke, just dragging it down. A couple now that he's dragged down.
Expensive. They certainly got them playing shots.
Well, they're established. Zaha started. He's prepared to take the spinner on, and now Clarke's got punished to strikers of the ball. That's a good hit, 73 minutes. He used the crease beautifully. It wasn't a slog, it was a genuine pull shot. Enjoyed that.
Beautifully driven now. It's full and it's wide and it's gone.
Hello. We're starting to see some Indian class here at last. Superb stroke against the spinner. Control and placement.
Yes, have a look at him get over the top of this one there. He really meant business here. He realised it was just drifting away from him a little bit, but he hit it beautifully.
Harris charges in. Coley. Whoa, he's going. He's gone hard. Will he get 4? Yes, he will. He goes to 95. If ever a man deserves 100, it's this young guy.
Good batting. Brett Coley's got to go for it. Still play good quality shots, but he's got to up the tempo for himself, so he gets there. Everyone at the other end is getting out, so he wants this 100. He deserves this 100. He's a flashy player, and he's the player for the future, which is good signs for India.
Doesn't need to be silly. James Bashfield, Tony Gregg and Mark Taylor take up the commentary.
Thank you, Bill Laurie. Come on, Virat Kohli. One to get. Here it is. Peter Siddle. In the air, it's in the gap, it's there. He's done it. He's done it. And well deserved, well played. A deserved 100. I'm going to get back for 2. And as you'd expect, he's fired up. That's a terrific 100. His first in Test match cricket.
Yeah, superb. Superb for a guy who's desperately trying to make a difference in this Indian side. Appreciated by this big crowd as well. You'd have to say he got the Kohli wobbles though, didn't he, for a while there?
Oh, there's no doubt about that. And even with the running between wickets, there was 2 in it from the moment he hit it. It was in the air, it was between cover and point, but it fell safely. But what a moment for him and his mother, who's his #1 supporter back in India, I dare say. I'm sure she's watching. His first Test match 100. He's got 8 one-day 100s, but in a way they'll probably pale into insignificance after this. There he is. There's 2 there, but he's too busy celebrating. And then all of a sudden the throw comes in and he realises, I better go for 2. Even the 100 itself's got a comical side to it.
It's really richly deserved. He played very well in Perth.
You know, come on, get involved in this. These guys can't carry on like this, talking to us like this. There was obviously a bit of verbal there, perhaps complaining about that. I doubt whether they'll be complaining about the fact that they're bowling short at them. If you can't play the short ball, you're going to get them. That's been a fact of life since the first Test match.
It's interesting to see Ricky Pond in there too. Just walking away. He's out of slip now. Well, that's probably because Virat Kohli is on strike. Still ringing that right hand. It's that right thumb. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Just a bit short. And Hilfenhaus was a loosener. He got dispatched.
Well, out of the gloom that's been this series, this man has risen for India. He batted, as I said, beautifully in Perth. And this is a cricket shot here. Off the front foot, just smoked wide and mid-on.
Yes, it's also funny, fast bowlers, when they get smashed for 4, don't do much talking either. Go on then, Kohli, 111 not out, playing beautifully. The wicket falls shortly. Does Sehwag say, mate, do you want to go out there and play some me? Open the batting. It's Gambhir. Going pretty well. You're seeing it pretty well. I'm having a nightmare.
Well, it'd be almost worthwhile leaving Kohli out there, wouldn't it? You're right. But as I said, I think Michael Clark's going to bat here anyway, to be honest. Oh, now over cover. That's majestic.
These last couple of shots are of an imperious stroke player in magnificent form. On a great batting pitch, it has to be said, but look at this. He's just walked at 140 click ball and deposited it through the covers or over the covers.
That's one part of the game that's improved enormously in the T20. It's just this ability to hit fast bowlers just about anywhere you like. Back over their head. Well, that's got to be very close indeed, yes. What a shame, really. Ben Hilfenhaus gets the last wicket. But it's a shame that it's Virat Kohli, who's played superbly for 116 here.
Well, he was doing the best for the side, wasn't he? He wasn't being selfish there. It would have been easy for him just to play a little not out. He was trying to pick up some runs. I'll tell you what, that was pretty close to leg stump. It looked as if it was angling in at him. So Carly getting a pat on the back out there. It was very well played. 116, 11 fours and a 6 in his knock. And just realising there now as he turns around, looks over his shoulder, that they won't be required to bat again. They will be fielding because the openers, the Aussie openers, have rushed off the ground.
A terrific batting performance from Virat Kohli. Only shining light in this Indian batting lineup. Richly deserved maiden Test century. You'll remember that forever, of course. So 5 wickets for Peter Siddle, and that was also richly deserved. We spoke, I think, yesterday, Greggy, about the fact that really good fast bowlers find a way here at the Adelaide Oval to get people out. Peter Siddle's